Hey, Cody with Creation Outdoors, and I am super pumped right now because I am on the road to go help my buddy Sean pack out his first ever deer. So come along because I think this is going to be pretty sweet. Alright, so Sean he's a coworker of mine, and what's neat is he's in his 40s, mid-40s now, and never hunted. He never hunted his whole life. And just for a little bit of context, last year I shot a buck here in Minnesota, and he was one of the guys that I called to help me track. So I've got a little bit of color blindness and just wanted to make sure that I found the deer and we could get it out. And so I called Sean, and he came out, and he was actually the one that found first blood, and then we ended up finding the deer, and it was a great buck. But Sean was part of that experience, and just as a good friend and a good coworker, he came and helped me out. However, that experience seemed to really change his entire outlook on life, because since then he has really dove in head first into hunting, which I think is great. I'm one of those people that does dive into things just full bore as well, and so it was pretty neat to see Sean do that too. Got a stand and sticks and a bow, and he did a few hunts last year with little success, but this year he's really been getting into it, and he's been grinding it out on public land. And so when I just got that text tonight that he said he got one down, I was just absolutely stoked. I think it's a doe, but he's about a mile back into public land and across the stream. So we're going to go see if we can help him out and get this back to the truck. But I just wanted to give a little bit of context because it's kind of a neat story, and I may be more excited for this than if I had gotten a deer myself today. So I'm super stoked and really looking forward to the rest of the night hauling out a deer from a mile out. So awesome. All right, made it to where he's parked. This is Sean's truck. So as I mentioned, Sean jumped into this both feet head first, and never having shot a deer before, he bought a hunting truck. That shows you how committed he is, which is pretty neat. So we're at this spot, and he's been really paying attention to podcasts and different things, and being super careful and awesome about access and paying attention to wind. And so that's why he's a mile back into the spot. He's getting away from hunting pressure and really doing his best. So I'm pumped. I'm glad it's paying off. So we're going to go see if we can track him down here and get this thing back. Guess this is one advantage of having everything in your truck at all times. You're ready to go at the drop of a hat to help a buddy out, especially when he's a mile back. So I got the tracker on, and we'll see exactly how far he was from where he parked. So pumped. It's a beautiful night, no wind, 30 degrees, and just sweet, just awesome. This is what it's all about. It's experiences like this. Pretty perfect moon tonight too. Good night for tracking out a deer. I do want to apologize. He caught me off guard, so I don't have my main camera. So we're working on our phone, doing our best. But the experience was worth it. So I hope you guys can understand that.
You got it down?
That's how it goes. Yeah, it sounds like he's got it totally down. And
you guys need a handle on it?
I think we'll be okay.
Okay.
I mean, it's going to be a long drag, but all right. Yeah, fair enough.
But anyway, good luck.
Hey, thanks. Nice guys on public land everywhere. They're just not nice until you meet them.
The river, crossing the river. I saw them for a while, watched them for like 20 minutes, and then she came around, and they both came around. The fawn like literally went underneath the tree where I was, and then she kind of quartered away from me, and it was only about a 15-yard shot. She saw me twice.
Oh, really?
Well, looked up right at me twice, but I stood like absolutely still. Since they were up on the bank, I had, you know, I was ready with my bow, and,
sure.
And then, you know, she just, like I said, it seemed like I was watching them forever, but then when it came time to shoot, it was like I was like doing something that I was watching myself doing it.
Like out of body?
Yeah, it was just weird.
Were you shaking?
Not really.
No?
Not really.
Did you shake after?
A little bit, but not. I was, well, you know, I've been out so much trying to get something that I was just finally like elated that I got something. And she was a pretty good sized doe.
No,
so.
she seriously is.
Yeah.
And that's like perfect shot too, quartering away.
Yeah, I felt pretty good about it. I mean, it wasn't a very hard shot because it was only like 15 yards.
Hey, but that's perfect for like first one, man. And she died within sight, which is just awesome.
I literally was. So you see that cluster of trees that back, right there.
Yeah.
So I was like up in one of those, and then she was down just to the northwest of where I was.
Oh, that is. She did not run far whatsoever.
Dude,
that's perfect shot.
When she cleared the trees and was in this little grass section here, she already started stumbling, and I was like, "Oh man, she's going down."
Dude, that's
and
so awesome.
Was trying to scramble up this bank, but then she fell over dead.
Yeah. So because I mean, in essence, that's like the main bedding area that we've been thinking that they're coming out of. Yeah. So it would.
Was a buck earlier when I was setting up. I was kind of pissed, but I would have had a good shot anyway. He was about 45 yards up on this ridge.
Yeah.
Over here across the old bed. And he was, you know, about a 2.5-year-old, maybe 6-pointer, something like that.
Sure.
But still would have been cool.
Well, the neat thing.
That's girth to him. I mean, you know,
she
was probably every bit as big as him. Actually.
Yeah, this is a big doe. It's going to be so fun dragging this thing for a mile across a river.
I am going to have a heart attack. I am going to have a heart attack.
It's so awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, this is...
As it turns out, though, you are the only person on this piece that saw a deer tonight. Because I saw one guy in the parking lot and saw one guy at the edge of the cornfield, and neither of them saw anything.
Really?
So I guess that's what crossing a river and putting the work in does.
Rubicon, baby. You got to do it.
Yeah.
This is where I've been seeing them all. I think this is the doe that I saw the other day, and she kind of
saw me.
I
think so.
Yeah, I think so. Because, anyway.
But sweet.
Yeah.
And your first gutting experience didn't go terrible.
I don't think. I mean, you be the judge. I mean, I kind of effed up the liver pretty bad, but not too much.
This is the one you were in?
This is it. Had my...
Yeah, I'd say you didn't have much cover there.
Huh?
I'd say you didn't have a whole lot of cover.
No, well, you know, I was counting on him coming from that bedding over here.
Sure, and there's some vines.
I saw that buck. He went right across on the other side of that creek bed.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a rub right over here that's really nice. You can actually still see it.
Oh, yeah, I can see it there.
Yeah, he went up the hill, though.
Yeah, there's a lot of sign in here.
I was kind of, I didn't spook him, but...
And she ended up...
She was right over here.
And she came across the river?
They came across the creek, and then they wound up this way, and they came right here, and she was quartering away right here. I shot her right in here. So,
that's like 8 yards.
Well, she was kind of up.
Oh, she was up here further.
Yeah.
Let's see what we can.
So I think it was somewhere in here actually. It's a little hard to see in the dark. I was kind of looking over in here. I thought it would, but now that I know that it went this way.
Yeah, it was definitely a quartering away shot.
Yeah, I should have maybe looked over here. Boy, went right through her. Oh my god.
Dude, that's awesome. Getting, perfect quartering away shot, pass through.
Just boom.
And she died within 60 yards. I mean, you can't ask for anything more than that.
I was doing my fishing story thing, making it like 2 blocks away.
I would say you saw her drop, which is something that I've never had happen.
I actually saw her scrambling and trying to get up the bank and then done.
Yeah, I've never had that happen. So.
Okay.
Dude, that is a big doe. Okay, we got to the river. I don't know if you can hear it behind me, but it's gonna be the biggest challenge, I think. From here on out, it's not too bad, but we're gonna try and get her across this creek without totally flooding the body cavity, so we'll see what happens.
Wow. This is going to be a pain in the butt.
Yep.
But she ain't small, is she?
No, that's a good sized doe.
It's going to feel a lot better now.
Right now that you got one down.
Yeah. Otherwise, you just feel like you're just playing yourself, you know?
Yeah. Well, like we said, that's the difference between getting into this versus getting into fishing is that positive,
God, yeah.
the positive reinforcement comes a lot harder here.
A lot harder.
So.
A lot harder.
But
Oh, that's a big doe, man.
that's so awesome. Like I said, I was so pumped. I was
Yeah.
like, yeah! Awesome. Let's see if we can get across this river.
Yeah, seems like
Across the river, though.
Yep.
We just have a mile. All right. Situation update.
Yeah.
We got our head and feet tied to our backpacks, and we can at least lean into it.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Makes the walk out easier. We're 200 yards into it. Out of 1,700
Creek bed's down.
creek beds down.
Yeah.
So it's just fields and largely trails the rest of the way. So
Pretty much. Now that corn's cut on that side, it's not so bad.
yeah, I noticed that on the way
Yeah.
in.
He did that to get to the soybeans.
Sure. So
Yeah.
this is the fun part.
This is what it looked like before Cody had to dial 911.
Type 2 fun.
Yep.
Painful in the moment, but fun in the end.
Yeah, it will be amazing. Yeah.
Coming up to the road. Long haul.
Long.
But we made it. Or at least
We're not dead yet.
we're 30 yards from making it.
Right now is when the mountain lion comes,
Yeah,
snatches it.
been tracking us the whole way.
Yeah.
There's the gate.
Oh, it's not on.
No, this one is.
Oh, the other one.
Yeah.
Holy. That's a workout. That is a workout.
Got her. Beautiful night though.
Gorgeous.
Calm. Stars are out.
She's not gotten any lighter. Almost a full moon.
Beautiful. So we took the shortest path to the road.
The old girl, you're pretty big.
Our trucks are up there, a third of a mile, maybe quarter mile.
Yeah.
And then we'll come back and load her up, I guess.
Yeah. November 1st.
November 1st.
So it
You just put it right on here and then take a triangle out.
well, I don't want to. Oh, that's
it's-
like rhino.
Yeah, it's fine.
So just notch it.
Yeah, so take a triangle out.
Okay. Like on through the letters.
Yep.
Like that.
Yep.
Okay. November 1st.
First ever tag.
We did it.
Notched.
Thank you, sir.
Shall we get her loaded up here a second?
Yep, let's do it. Oh, lock and load.
Hoof right to the face.
Oh. Yeah, alright.
Got her loaded up though.
Yep.
Dude, that is a big...
She's
I don't know if that can be appreciated, but that's a big deer.
that's pretty good sized doe, huh?
Yeah.
I like my ladies big. Don't tell Carol that.
Let's get her hung up. Back to the house. Alright, headed back to Sean's. That was awesome. Tough drag, long way back in there, but man, he really did his due diligence and has been trying really hard, and it's pretty awesome. The other thing that's neat is that, you know, he's an adult onset hunter. He started hunting when he was 45 years old, and it was pretty neat when we weren't recording. He did mention that it was an experience a lot different than fishing. You know, kind of taking a mammal and really, you know, knowing the weight of that decision. So it was neat to hear him say that, because he is generally a pretty stoic and kind of hard person, I guess you could say. But it was really awesome, and I'm super happy for him and super pleased. Like I said, you know, couldn't have asked for a better way to spend an evening than really, you know, dragging a deer. The tracker said about 3.25 miles there and back, so he was 1.5 miles back in there. Just awesome. I was super pleased. Couldn't be happier. And we'll get this thing hung up and then enjoy the fruits of his labors, I guess.
Are you gonna get all sentimental now?
Yes.
She went down quick. I mean, quick.
Said it was very fast.
Very fast.
He thanked her.
Down on the ground.
All right, let me go get my camera because I at least had to take a picture.
Yeah.
Congrats. Hey, you know, first deer.
Yeah.
And on bow. I'm public
Oh,
land.
nice one. Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yep, that was pretty exciting. Just to actually be able to see her fall down. I mean, that made me feel good. That was a good, clean. Yeah. Kill.